Welcome, colleagues, to this 2021 Conclave of the Scythedom. We are here to make contributions to the ideas of the Scythedom and to discuss what we shall condone and condemn. You may suggest anything in conclave up to and including the validity of our commandments. However, we must all justify our views and propositions. The Scythe commandments are the laws which we all have to operate under. The first proposition for conclave is from myself, Scythe Corrent of Britannia region. I would like to suggest that we outlaw the gleaning of those under the age of 21. We have seen Honourable Scythes frequently glean those still in school, living no longer than they would have in the age of mortality. I would like to suggest that they have not had a fair chance for life and to make a contribution to the world, while there are others who have far outlived their natural lifespan. Conclave responses. I, Scythe Pendragon, believe that it would show bias, for you are sparing someone based on their age. What's more, I believe it is our duty to remind humanity about the mortality and fragility of human life. In the age of mortality, death cared not for the age of their victims. We shall do no different. Scythe Cullen of Mid-America region, I believe that we should glean in a way that benefits humankind, as Scythe Corrent suggests. Scythe Riordan of the Mid-America region agrees with the statement of Scythe Pendragon. Sparing minors shows bias. Furthermore, as we are to replicate death in the ways nature once did, we are not to show any bias in any ways. Scythe Cullen. I believe that we are to ascend above nature and not to replicate it. We are to be better. Scythe Edgar Allan Poe of East America disagrees with the proposition. The world has ascended above nature. The Scythedom as an institution was created to reinstitute one of the primary laws of nature back into the world. Scythe Pendragon continues, there's no way to tell whether someone will change the world for the better or for the worse. Let us not forget about Scythe Goddard and his followers. I still think it is not our place to decide what benefits humanity or not. Honourable Scythe Rosalind Franklin of East America agrees with Scythe Pendragon that it would be showing bias towards age, thus violating the second commandment. Scythe Cregan. I find myself agreeing with both sides of the argument. I do think that we should spare minors because they haven't really been given a chance at life yet, although a scythe's purpose is to replace nature, and in an age of mortality minors did die. Although as we approached closer to our current era, children started dying significantly less due to medical advancements. Scythe Cregan, therefore, we should think more logically, unlike nature. I'm not sure if a worldwide rule against gleaning minors would be a good idea, but after this suggestion, I think I will follow it in my own gleanings. Scythe Cregan against the amendment in that case. Scythe Charlotte Arbach. Minors did die in the age of mortality, but this is not the age of mortality. As an enlightened group, we must act for the betterment of society. Allowing our young to live their lives is perfectly reasonable. Scythe Locke of West American region agrees with the statement, but argues that the age limit be lowered to 16. While it is undeniable that yes, minors died every day during the age of mortality, it must also be noted that the brain begins entering a higher thinking period around 16, specifically focused on thinking towards the future and how their actions will affect others. As the brain matures, they have the capability to see exactly how their acts that leave them deadish affect and cause grief to others. And as we are not tools to cause grief, only help humanity, it does not make sense to glean children for actions they cause if they have no idea of the second-hand pain they can create. A very good argument, Honourable Scythe Locke. Scythe Windsor concurs with the Honourable Scythe Pendragon. I find that an age limit would show bias. However, I request a suggestion that gleanings of children be quick and compassionate in the style of Scythe Curie or Faraday. And as we know, Conclave Scythe Faraday, respected and Honourable Scythe, did include minors in his gleanings. With those arguments from Conclave, the yeses to the proposed amendment for outlawing gleaning to under 21s, the yeses include Scythe Corinth, Scythe Cullen, Scythe Charlotte Arbach, and the noes include Scythe Pendragon, Scythe Riordan, Scythe Edgar Allan Poe, Scythe Rosalind Franklin, Scythe Cregan, Scythe Windsor, Scythe Galileo, and Scythe Locke. So the noes have it and the amendment has failed. Conclave has spoken on that issue. The next to be posed is by the Honourable Scythe Cregan of East America, proposing that we loosen the restrictions of the 9th commandment. While Honourable Scythes discuss that, we shall find the result in the next video.